Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm finally starting my YouTube. This is my very first video. I know it's been a long time coming, but I am ready to start this YouTube channel and get this thing rolling. So would you please like, subscribe, and do whatever you feel like it. Comment down below, have fun, share, whatever you want. Anyways, let's get started on today's video. So on today's video, I'm going to go ahead and start installing this little gift that I got from KC Lighting. We already got the Pro6s. I would definitely say that I'm the first Dodge Challenger with Pro6s on the top, and it looks minty. So today we're going to go ahead and install these guys, and I was going to go in the grill and replace the old light bar that some of you guys may have seen. It didn't work, so it was more for aesthetic reasons. But I think I'm gonna install them like on the corners, like you'd see on like off-road style vehicles. They always have them on the corners of the hood. So let's try that out and let's see what kind of options I have. I do have like little brackets that I have currently on this one, but it's not in there. It's not bolted on. These aren't for the car, obviously, because they don't build brackets for Dodge Challengers. So I bought this so I can start modding this and see what I can go from there. I've thought about mounting it under the hood. But here, let me pop this over for you guys. Throw that right there. So I mean, I could go, under here? I'm gonna have to probably drill holes and either weld it onto there, because that's about right there is the only way that it looks like leveled on this back part. Oh, hang on there. Leveled down on here. But honestly, where I had this, I'm thinking about prying it underneath here, cutting it maybe, let's say right there, and drilling 2 holes up here and mounting that on the top on the fender part, so that way it's not even on the hood, but it's also still in the corner, and that seems pretty sturdy. If I bolt that down, that should be pretty sturdy. I just need to make sure that it's leveled out so that way it doesn't look goofy being all crooked and stuff. So I got to make sure that that's a little, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mess around with a couple options and see if I can put them up there. I do have 2 of them, obviously, because right here would be fine, I think, but I would like to weld it if I put it here. I'll just take off the hood and then weld it on the top part. If I do put it over here, then I'll go ahead and drill 2 holes and then bolt it down, which is easy if I just put the 2 holes right there and go from there. But before we get into that, the installation, let me go ahead and go over these lights real quick and show you guys what these are all about. So this is the pair combo. This is the spot beam set that we have going on here. So these lights are actually pretty cool because you can get, this one's right now just a spot and spot only, because that's kind of really what I wanted. But if I decided to change that, I can actually change out these lenses real quick. Just take out these 4 screws and change that to lens and lens only, and can do like a flood spot combo, and or just plain spot or all flood, and you just change out this lens. You can also change out the bezel as well. They come in different colors, like I do believe blue, red, obviously yellow because yellow is peachy, and I do believe satin silver and or satin black. So you can change out that just by taking out these 3 screws, and voila, you got a custom fitted light. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get the show started. All right, so I think it's what I'm going to do first, just so I can see what kind of placement that I want. I'm going to go ahead and take these off and then attach them to the brackets, and just kind of fool around with the placement on either the hood and or fender. Obviously everything can't go smoothly the first time around, so the first issue that I'm coming up with these little brackets that I bought off of Amazon, link is in the description below, is what I got is the hole. I don't know if you can see that. The hole is not big enough for the mounting part on the bottom, so I'll have to take a drill and then drill that out bigger. Neil, when we get the drill in there is the best and safest way I know how. A good piece of wood, your foot, and just give it the old ugga-dugga. No, that's not working. That's not working at all. Hang on, one more try. Ready? Oh, come on. so let's get like a little temporary placement here. I'm going to use a little self-tapping screw. I already pre-drilled the hole, so I'm just kind of finger tightening this sucker real quick. It's not really holding like beautifully, but let's see how that looks on the hood. Give it a, doesn't look too bad, huh? What do you think? I don't know. I kind of want it further that way, so I think I am going to actually put it on the fender over here. Okay, obviously it's not actually set in there, but yeah, I definitely like that a lot better now that it's a little bit further to the outside. Now all we got to do is let's pre-drill some holes and get this guy mounted. All right, so now that we know the position that we're going to put on the car on the hood, we're going to go ahead and cut this part off, because this is a bunch of unnecessary metals that I'm going to need to use. Since I'm not going to weld it on there, I'll just have to drill some holes in this part, but let's go ahead and get this part cut off. I'm going to use my foot to hold this thing down. If I cut it off, then you guys get a cool video, maybe a little bit of gory, maybe a little blood, who knows, but let's go ahead and get this thing cut. Maybe not put the sparks towards my shorts. Let's do a little more like that. Smooth out the edges on that thing. Perfect-ish. That's going to be hidden anyway, so no one's going to watch that. Alright, now you got those matched up. Stick this guy in there. It's a snug fit. Get on the other side. And watch, I didn't do this right like at all, and then I embarrassed myself in front of everybody. I've done that before. Plenty of times. Let's get that other nut on the other side. I'm afraid that this thing... Oh, that's not the right thing. Jeez. Hang on. I got the nut in there. There you go. Just gotta tighten it down now. There. There's about finger tight anyways, but that doesn't look too bad. Alright, so I finally got this one on, and I did not really realize how long a project takes when you're filming, because YouTube is all new to me. TikToks are like 30 seconds and go. But this one you gotta put in a little more detail. So I got this one on. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next one and finish the next one, and then start the wiring and show you guys the aftermath. So give me a second. Hopefully I can get this finished tonight. If not tonight, then I'll definitely finish it up tomorrow. All right, she's all set up and wired up, and I am so happy and I am so proud, because this is gonna light up the sky. I do have these on separate switches than those, but it's what I, hang on, check out. Is what I found out. No, I do not have this hooked up yet, because it's just kind of laying on the floor right now. But check this out. So it's got a toggle switch, and I don't know if you're gonna see this on camera very well, but it does have like an amber backlit, and I'm thinking about go ahead and hooking up that second wire to the blinkers up front, so that way when I turn on my blinkers, those ambers will turn on as well, and I think that would look pretty cool. But let's turn these bad boys back on and take a look at these guys. Alright, so that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following me all the way through. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification for any new videos that's coming out. Now that I'm starting this YouTube trend going on, I'm going to go ahead and try to keep up with it. I'm going to try to go for one video per week, but don't quote me on that. So I'm going to try to go and create content as much as I go. Make sure you follow my TikTok, my Instagram, and now my YouTube, which is all Build It With Boost. And I'll put the description down below. I'm not going to be as good as I think I am on this YouTube thing, but practice makes perfect. Am I right? So I love you guys. I'll see you next time. And thank you guys so much for the support. And a big thank you for KC for sending me these lights. Thank you.